Hello, friends from the comic book world. My name is G,
And I'm Hector.
and we're here to talk about the February 19th, 2024 FOC. Hector and I, we work for Penguin Random House, and the titles we'll see today are those that we can sell around the world. Aside from this YouTube channel, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter X, where you'll be able to find us at PRH International Comics, where we'll post some news and updates on there. Links to those channels are in the description below. And we'll go ahead and get started with our picks here, which the first one is actually mine, but not really mine because both Hector and I love this.
Yeah,
So we
so
have
good.
very good. We have Spider-Boy issue number 5. I really enjoy Nicoletta Baldari's covers, and this is no different with this 1 in 25 variant. It's just, Spider-Boy just walking just walking,
Like,
taking a
hi.
brisk walk down the building there and saying hi along the way to the citizens of New York that is
Yeah,
watching him pass. It's just really cool. I just love the I very much like the character designs that
yeah,
Nicoletta does, especially the facial expressions and everything. So I don't know what to say. I just love it. It's cool.
yeah, yeah. There's so much on it on this, and it's very, very good. And so difficult to do all the reflections plus the see-through
Yeah.
the window at the same time. It's very cool.
Mhm.
Next up is one of my picks. This is Dungeons and Dragons Saturday Morning Adventures 2, number 3, variant B by Freddie E. Williams II. And this book is written by David Boer, and then the illustrator inside is George Kambadais, who's from Greece. And Freddie Williams is, has done a lot of covers for IDW, and this is such a beautiful one. I love the texture he gave to this. Um, I think I love what they're doing with these Saturday Morning Adventures books. We have Dungeons and Dragons and Ninja Turtles and some other ones, and I love that they're bringing in some artists to do different renditions of the characters, and this one is really cool. I love that this sort of the from the point of view of either a dragon or a gargoyle or some creature with wings and claws and like going at them, and the party is coming for to attack. So it's very cool. I love the way it's framed with the wings, just the edge of the wings showing, um, and the looks of fearlessness and fear in the party members. Very, very cool. Colors are amazing. It's just very beautiful. Yep.
All right, my next pick is Invincible Iron Man issue number 16. This is a Stormbreakers variant with Chris Allen as the 2023 Stormbreaker. Um, I'm actually very impressed by Chris Allen's work that he's done
Mhm.
so far, including this one, the amount of attention to detail with the mechanisms of the suit that and just like this it's almost like a snapshot of like just Riri just sitting there like having a
Yeah.
snack, just like making updates to the suit, and it's really cool. If you didn't know, what Marvel typically does with the Stormbreaker, I actually picked another cover that's a Stormbreaker cover for my next pick. But they have these videos, Chris Allen included, where they go over their origin stories, which is
Mm.
nice.
Yeah.
Um, it's just such a shame that Chris Allen got picked up by the bigger publishers now, when we could have gotten this work so much more earlier. But he was part of the indie scene before. So it's just really
Mhm.
nice that he's on at Marvel and we get to see like the brilliant art that he does. So yeah,
Yeah,
just really
and I
cool.
love the detail that the little drones they have like the bubbles, and they're square bubbles because they're drones, very mechanic. But there's that one little one on the right looking into the box of snacks, and it
Question
has
mark.
like a question mark. What the heck is this? This is not a this doesn't not go on the suit. Very cool. Next, another one of my picks is Ghostbusters Ghostbusters Back in Town #1, cover B by Steve Morris. Very, very beautiful and very realistic looking in detail art, but also, I mean, it's just a snapshot of, you know, the station wagon pulling sort of the Ghostbuster mobile under the tarp, and I forget the name of the character, the kid, I forget his name, but he's like sort of lifting the tarp a little bit, so you know what's under there, the spookiness of the sky, sort of like cloudy with the moon shining in the background, I guess. Uh, and just a pit stop at a gas station on the way to either bust some ghost, or maybe they're going into New York, which is the story of the next movie that is coming out soon. Yeah, very beautiful, very detailed, like I said. And for fans of Ghostbusters, is very cool to see sort of these modern renditions of what Ghostbusters might look like. Oh, wait, that's the Empire State Building in the background. That's what it is, right? And the lights, you see the
I think
lights
so.
through
The
the.
lights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it is. Now I just realized it. So even cooler, it makes it even cooler. So this is one I'm definitely picking this one up. It's so beautiful. So cool. Plus, I wanna check out this story.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
What a speaking of cool covers, we have Deadpool
very
issue number
timely.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah, very timely since we got the trailer. And then we have Jan Bazadua, the Stormbreakers variant for this. Again, check out the videos on Marvel.com and on their YouTube channel because you can see more about this creator. Um, Jan is from Mexico. I should have mentioned earlier one of my picks, Nicoletta Balderi is from Italy. Um, but this is cool. What I like is there's already a beheaded action figure at the foot of the teddy bear,
yeah,
and the teddy bear expecting its fate, similar fate.
yeah,
So sad.
yeah.
Impending doom. This is just a
But
really
it's such
adorable.
a Deadpool. It's terrible,
Yeah.
but it's such a irreverent, just very Deadpool.
Uh-huh. Great cover, great cover.
Yeah. And next up is Usagi Yojimbo, The Crow #1, cover C, 1 in 40 by Arita Mitsuhiro. And I mean, look at this art. It's just beautiful, beautiful art. And Arita Mitsuhiro, if that name sounds familiar, look it up, Google it. You'll see that he has done work on Pokemon cards. He has done work on Final Fantasy. Is such an accomplished and amazing artist, and to see such a, I mean, as you can see by this cover, and you see Usagi here looking very menacing with his what do you call that, his sort of samurai armor, I guess, and pulling
Mhm.
out his katana and looking like he is, yeah, he means business. Yeah, very cool, and celebrating 40 years of Usagi Yojimbo. And since G got to mention something that she forgot from my previous book, I'm gonna do the same thing. I forgot to mention that Ghostbusters Back in Town, if you didn't know, is co-written by Greg Pak and David Booher. So make sure you check that out. And the illustrator's name is Blue Delinquanti, which I love that name. Blue Delinquanti with like Delli Quanti. Anyways,
Mhm.
I just took a chance since you did it too.
I did it.
I
I did
felt I felt like I had
it.
permission to do it too.
All right, next up is the news for this week. Seven
Yeah.
Seas announced a new license acquisition. So I'm just going to go over a little bit, just a little bit about each one. First up, we have Hatsune Miku Cantarella, Poison of Blue. So this is like based in the 15th century Italy, and it's a forbidden romance based on the song Cantarella, and but we're featuring these Japanese characters, Miko and Kaito, which is really interesting. I love when they do that, when they make it like a time period
Yeah.
piece in like Japanese manga literature. It's really cool and neat. And then Shifting gears.
Yeah.
We have Cat Companions, Maru Maru and Hachi Volume 1. We have this kind of reminds me of Aristocats, the Disney, because we have like this
Yeah.
can you tell which one is the pampered cat?
Yeah.
We have the pampered cat who he runs after a flock of sparrows and can't
Uh-huh.
find his way home, but encounters Hachi, the
Oh.
tough stray, who says that he doesn't need a spoiled cat to like mess up, like to like invade his territory, and tries to chase him away. But then Marimara helps out Hachi out of a jam, and they basically team up and face life on the streets together, on the streets with the bow tie. So
Very cool.
cute. Cute story. And then for the other title, we have
Yeah.
Witch and Mercenary. This is a light novel, volume 1. This is in this world, witches are seen as dangerous. They're the epitome of fear and terror. They can summon like floods on a whim, conjure like fireballs out of thin air, stuff like that. They can incur wrath. And that's what everyone thinks. And it's the very reason why they want Shasha dead. And so Shasha is like going through this violent battle for her life just to survive, and she teams up with Zig, who's a mercenary, and they depart to unknown lands to find somewhere that she can live in peace because that's all she wants. She just wants to find just to live her life as just to exist at this point. So they encounter like monstrosities on the way and dangers, and it's about like seeking that asylum and finding that place to call home. So the
Sounds
three
very, very cool.
titles, very
Yeah.
cool. The titles that 17th has acquired, and that's all for the news for this week.
Awesome.
Yeah, so thank you all for joining us. And as always, comment down below on what you want to pick up for this week. Again, check us out on our social media platforms. And we love doing this, so definitely visit back to the channel for more next week. So that's it, everyone. Bye.
Bye.